I was spinning it the wrong way. Hi, I'm Samantha, Creative Director at Dance Parent 101, and today I'm going to be making a double metal ballet bar for you. So I'm going to show you all the different pieces that you're going to need to buy, show you how to choose your measurements, show you what measurements I've used, and show you how to put it together. Because I did a single bar and I did it the wrong way. And you can check that video out in the playlist, but let's get on to this one. What we need to buy for the double ballet bar with the galvanized metal is you need these two elbows. So these are called female to female elbows, and we need two of those. At the bottom we need 4 more, but I've bought something a bit different to these elbows. So it is an elbow, but it goes in. So this side has a female head and this one has what they call the male, because at the bottom we've got to screw it into a plate or a flange. So make sure you get 2 of the female to female and 4 of the female to male. And then you're going to need these T's, and they've got all female openings. So 1, 2, 3, 4 T's equals 4. And then you need your lengths of pipe. So I've got 40" times 2 there, and then I've got 8" pieces here, and I've also got the 8" pieces here. Now, because I couldn't find the length that I wanted, I've joined 2 with a joiner here. So in actual fact, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8 inches times 4. Down here, I've got 20" lengths of pipe, 20" times 2. And then for our legs, they're all 10". So we need 10" times 4.
For a list of everything you need to build this ballet bar, make sure you go to the Dance Parent 101 website. I'll make sure I give you a link down below in the comments. But if you go to the website, head to the Dance at Home section where you'll find a do-it-yourself ballet bar homepage. See you on the website.
The other thing you're going to want to know is what size the pipe that I'm using. I'm using 3/4 inch pipe. You can use whole inch if you'd like. So in millimeters, that's 20 mil. So the whole inch pipe would be 25 mil. That's in your diameter and width. The reason I'm using it is for 2 reasons. I found the inch pipe was really quite heavy, and secondly, it cost a bit more money. And so for all the pieces that I was buying, plus I've also made a single bar, and you can check that video out as well. I just found it was going to cost me way too much money if I'd bought the 25 mil. And I found for a metal bar, this is fine, this is sturdy enough, and especially as my younger girls are going to be using it, I thought this width would be fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the bar from one side and put all that up, and then build going down the other side. So let's see how it works out. So to begin with, I want to do one of the feet. So I'm going to use the T piece in the middle. And that's actually going to go up ways. Now I'm going to make the foot. Now, if you have a look at my tutorial on making a single bar, I go through a few different variations of the feet, and I came up and liked this one the best. So have a look at that if you're wondering, is that the only kind of feet that I can do? If you can't get these pieces. I also show you just how to use the regular elbows. So make sure you check out that video. Now the tricky part is getting it all lined up. Okay, so we're putting on the 20-inch piece, and then what we want to do next is put on the joiner, grab an 8-inch and put the 8-inch on for the added length. Next is our T, and that doesn't want to go all the way around. Can I get it to go around? Yes, I can, in there. Next, another 8-inch here. And as you can see, that's going to be the total height of the bar. And I'll bring it down next to me. Okay, so the trick to this part is that this top one wants to screw that way, but this bottom piece wants to screw the other way. Now you're probably sitting there thinking, oh, why don't you pull off this part but it's still not going to work, because if I pull off this part, it's got too many other joints that are screwing in different ways. I mean, that's got 3. At least this has only got 2 things that are screwing together, not 3 different joints. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw it all the way as hard as I can up into the top joint. Okay, so I'm going to screw it all the way as hard as I can up into the top joint, because it goes around that way. Okay, so it's all the way. Then I'm going to bring it down into this one, and then I'm going to start screwing it the other way. Okay, so what that does mean is that one there may not be the tightest, and it might move around a little bit, but if you keep doing it that way, it's going to come out of there. But it is in both. So as long as you don't go moving that one around, you are able to get 2 bars out of this. You may be then also saying, why don't you do it with the top bar? Because the same thing's going to happen. This thread wants you to go this way, and this thread wants you to go that way. So see, I tighten it this way and this one gets tightened. I tighten it that way and that one gets tightened. So this one is not coming out. The only one that is going to sort of, maybe if the kids sort of like start screwing around with it too much, is this one. But you can get glues and stuff if you're going to make it permanent for that to happen. But just know that when you do make a bar like this, because of all the way that the threads and the screws go, you are going to get that one kind of loose piece. But I think that's pretty good, and it's really lovely and sturdy, and it's a great height for me. I'll just have to get the kids in and we'll check that out in our big review video of all the different bars that I've made to see which ones are the best height for them and which ones they like. But in the meantime, this bar has made my hands putrid. Now it is mainly because of all the joints, but I think I'm going to paint it. So I've got the single bar and I've got this bar, and I want to test out 2 different painting techniques. So make sure you check out the video where I paint these galvanized bars and see how the paint sticks up, as well as our review of all the different bars and how they go with my kids' heights and how they use them in their Zoom classes as they're doing them at all the dance classes at home at the moment. Okay, well, make sure you subscribe so you know that when all those videos are coming onto the channel. Hit that like button if you like the content that I'm making today, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, now